It was a slow. You had a good, nice, long pause at the beginning.
Yeah.
I was worried you weren't gonna. You're just gonna leave it silent.
Yeah. I thought about not doing it. I couldn't help myself.
That's fair. That's fair. Hello and welcome everyone to the 8-Bit Show. Woo!
Yay!
I'm joined today by my lovely co-hosts, Two Littles 505,
Yep.
and Coffee and Corn Dogs.
Hello.
We're here today to talk to you about what do we talk about? Video games, right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Do they have bits in them?
They do have bits.
Oh, then yeah, we'll probably cover that.
Usually a multiple of 8. So it counts, right?
They have a number
Yes.
of bits. That's all I know.
Yeah. We got nerdy news, mainly video game news, some media stuff like that. Yeah. It's been a crazy week. How have you guys been?
It's been, you know,
Living the
I
dream.
feel like I've been
Going.
like really worn out this week. I don't really know why. Like, I don't really have a good reason to have been worn out,
But you feel it.
but I feel it.
Yep. I feel it too. Nothing new for you guys though?
Not really.
Nothing in the haps.
Yeah, nothing crazy since like last week. No,
Okay.
nothing too hot going on.
Yeah. Well then, shall we dig into it? Dig into the news?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
what's in
there's
the
things
news?
that have happened news-wise.
Yeah.
What is the news?
It hasn't necessarily been that slow of a week.
No, there's actually been a good amount of stuff. And not like all just like weird, random, boring things. Or
Yeah.
change.
Well, there's CDC is going on,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of that.
And is it Comic-Con? Was that this week? Right?
Or not? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
San Diego Comic-Con. The big Comic-Con.
The big one. The one that people flock to.
Yeah.
In crazy amounts. Where all the crazy announcements are made.
Ah, yes, the Michigan Regional Comic-a-thon.
That's the one.
That's the one they all flock to, right?
Yes. It is. I know, because I read it on right-wing media.
I read it on the internet.
It's gotta be true then.
It's gotta be.
Have it on
Someone
good
knows you
authority.
can't lie on the internet.
And then I bought some pills and yeah.
Yeah? How does that do it?
They work great.
Do you have to order special pants?
Off the internet.
Call the neighbors.
Yeah,
you want to start first, or you want me to go?
It don't matter.
Okay.
Go.
So it does matter.
Well, it doesn't, but I don't know. We didn't come to a conclusion on what was happening.
I know. I was just waiting to see what he said. Well, let's start off with Julian LaFay's passing. He was the lead developer on Elder Scrolls Arena and Daggerfall. He passed away on Tuesday, I think it was. So yeah, it's always sad when big developers who have contributed pass, and it's part of life. But
there's a lot of stars. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Sorry, I've never seen that. We got attacked by something in the game.
But yeah, so I guess it turned out that he had cancer. So, yeah, sad times. But yeah, those are some of my favorite games. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Any loss is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
But we lost a lot of people recently.
Oh, no,
Hulk Hogan,
Right.
a couple others. Although Hulk Hogan,
I can take him or leave him.
questionable acceptable loss. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it still kind of sucks, but he is an icon of the, yeah, I'd say early 90s, mid 90s.
Yeah.
Brother.
Everyone definitely knew who he was.
Yeah, right?
Brother. Okay.
All right, what do you got?
Let's see. So we got a announcement for a Hellraiser game. Obviously, there was like a bunch of announcements for all kinds of things, but this one stuck out to me. I'm a big fan of Hellraiser. So that stuck out. But it's like a single-player horror game.
Yeah.
Being made by Saber Interactive, who also did the Evil Dead game and stuff. And a bunch of other games, but notably in the horror genre, they did that one. I thought it was kind of like some cool things to note about it was that Clive Barker's pretty involved.
Oh, really?
In it, yeah, and they got Doug Bradley, the guy who voices Pinhead, or the guy who played Pinhead, to do his voice in the game.
Really? That's cool.
And he's been like kind of retired from playing Pinhead for a while. So, also super cool about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The trailer, which I
gotta play it on the screen
should
here.
not show.
Why?
Oh, maybe that trailer's fine. The one I watched was not okay. It was quite graphic.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I remember that trailer. It was a little blue, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
A little spicy.
I mean, there were some naked people there, but you couldn't see anything. So.
Oh, the trailer I saw, you saw everything.
I saw everything.
Yeah, well then this was definitely the toned down one. It's a good thing PC Gamer posted that one there.
But yeah, it looked kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks
a guy
interesting.
who's trying to get his girlfriend back from the Cenobites. So it should be fun.
Are those like smaller Cinnabons?
I'm sure they'll have
Santa bites. They're delicious.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll have a lot of wonderful sights to show us.
Oh yeah, totally. That's
cool. Yeah. That Pinhead's a good tour guide.
Yeah. He gets amped about showing things.
He's really passionate about it. You gotta love what you do.
That's true, right?
That's the secret.
Yeah, that's how they say you never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
Still think that's a lie, but hey, you stay strong. Yeah, that was it. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, definitely. Cool.
I'd actually have to check that out. Much like I did the Blair Witch I think I'm just such a horror movie fan. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, that's fair. I never finished playing through the Blair Witch game. I didn't get that far even. Yeah, I need to load that up.
That's okay.
Yeah, I think you remember you saying that. Was it?
They do some things really well, but
Yeah.
it is definitely just like a walking sim.
Yeah. It gets tired real quick, right?
Yeah, it's just not much gain.
Yeah.
It's hard to call it a game.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, next up, so itch.io is following suit with Steam because of their payment processors. They as well have delisted all NSFW games. So yeah, bigger than what Steam has done.
I just think it's kind of absurd that they can that these credit card companies can dictate to us what is morally right to spend money on.
I mean, that's
weird.
I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, if that's their prerogative, I understand that. It just seems weird. Like I feel like there should be some payment processor out there. I mean, there has to be, right? Or are all these adult companies just hiding who they are? Which is definitely something that they could be doing from their payment processors. But I feel like they'd have to be giving at least somewhat of information that's going to expose them. Otherwise, how are these businesses going to live?
Problem.
Oh yeah, no, it has
been a big issue. I mean, you see it most recently with the legal marijuana market.
Yeah.
Having to be a cash-based business.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so much adult entertainment online that it's I don't know how well adult entertainment could live if it was just cash-based. I think it'd still be out there, but it would be a different landscape for sure. And it's one of those things where it's
oddly enough, and kind of stupidly enough, Bitcoin and stuff like that is going to end up being where they're going to have to go.
Yeah,
you're going to have to go to cryptocurrencies to have any kind of way to get to their money.
Actually, yeah. That'll actually just help cryptocurrency.
Yeah, in the long run,
quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Because that's the thing, the adult industry does actually influence many markets in many not exactly so obvious ways, they're the reason why 4K and HD TV was kind of pushed because they were the first ones that were doing it.
Yeah, well, we would like to see our porn in 4K.
That's so much to ask.
It shouldn't be. Can I not have all my porn delivered to me in 4K at faster than 56 kilobits a second?
That second part, that's a lot to ask. You need to watch it frame by frame if you're lucky.
Well, yeah, maybe in the 2000s.
Yeah. I don't know.
90s.
There's some internet around here. There's one of our clients, they only this, I think it was last year. They are in town, mind you. They were barely finally able to get internet speeds greater than 3 megs a second.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's bananas. All right, what you got next?
I'm supposed to have more?
Yeah.
Shit.
You told me you had more. You better have more.
Oh, okay, truth time. I lied.
That makes sense, actually.
I'm just kidding. Let's see. I guess the next few things I have are kind of tied into two pieces, two
Okay.
bits.
Yeah.
I guess some Microsoft news.
Yeah.
Last week we talked about their laying off 9,000 employees.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, this comes at a time when they're setting like record profits and stuff.
Right.
So they're obviously being called out for it. The CEO, Satya Nadella,
Yeah.
released a memo blog thing. Which is some notable things in there. You can always take your time to read it yourself, but what is it? Rock, paper, shotgun put out some of the better ones, I think. But by every objective measure, Microsoft is thriving in a market performance, strategic positioning, and growth. All point up and to the right.
Oh my God.
We're investing more capital. X
Is that
than ever
literally
before.
what he said? Up
Yeah.
and to the right. Oh, I hate him so much right now. Sorry, continue.
Our overall headcount is relatively unchanged, and some of the talent and expertise in our industry at Microsoft is being reorganized. And yet, at the same time, we've undergone layoffs. This is the enigma of success in an industry that has no franchise value. Progress isn't linear, it's dynamic, sometimes dissonant, and always demanding. These are just it kind of goes on from there. I read the whole thing, and it's basically what is, to me, seems like happening is they're just restructuring with AI being the forefront focus. And so laying out these 9,000 people was part of that. Trying to rebuild with using AI as the center platform, as one of their fundamental pillars. Because that's really where they see the future going.
Yeah.
With many having described like this time as like comparable to when the internet started. Like for many of the people who were around at that time and CEOs, they see it like that. That's how they're seeing it. 'Cause AI is
It's the new
like the new internet.
the new hotness.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is that it doesn't deliver unless you're. I mean, here's the thing. All right, like these companies, they can use their AI models to probably do some pretty cool stuff because they're the ones that have access to these revolutionary parts of AI, right?
Well, we've talked about it before. There's plenty of ways that you can have AI tools and stuff, and
Yeah,
and it not be a negative thing.
yeah, but that's the thing. That's what I'm saying is that they see, oh, okay, this does this stuff really well, and we have access to this model, which people aren't going to have access to that sort of stuff for a while, if ever. And so it's not the same. What they're seeing is not reality, like the fact that they think that see, and this is what I meant what I was talking about last week, that there's something more going on than just, oh, well, we're just laying them off. If it's because they want to push this AI initiative from within, which they have been, Microsoft has been for a while, but now they're going harder
I'm
on
honestly
it.
pretty open about that. That's
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, people should be worried that it's going to impact their jobs. But these companies need to be aware that if they start going all in on this AI revolution, like some companies have, we're already seeing it in consumer products where like they're worse products. Nobody wants to pay for these worst products.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, I mean, AI is supposed to like be a useful thing, replace the like menial tasks.
yeah.
And even in code writing and stuff, I could see there even being a point in there.
Oh yeah, no.
At a certain point,
There's
but,
a lot
like,
of redundancy and things you got to check in on, and when it comes to writing code, like, I mean, on top of that too, if you have your own personal AI model that like knows how you write code,
yeah,
and the
want
sort
it
of
written.
libraries that you use and stuff like that, like, yeah, that could be super handy instead of having to dig things out. Like, you can save a lot of time, but this isn't how these are being used.
Things, but unfortunately, that's not even all of them and stuff. And it's not even necessarily just them. Like, a lot of the abuse is coming from like trolls and stuff. People,
Oh yeah,
that's kind of where it ends up going. It's not necessarily like video games are bad for using it, but they need to have like the right way. But that gets bogged down by everyone's speech about AI, and all of a sudden, what you mention AI, and it's just bad. It's just bad, and we shouldn't have it at all. And that's also not the way to go.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, totally. Yeah, I don't know. I think that AI should be used in circumstances of you can't get something done, so like you don't have the skill set, so have it give you a rough draft of how things could be and see how it works, and then either you learn how to like actually use that code, edit it to your liking, and do what you want, or you hire somebody, right? Like
even generative AI.
Yeah.
If you built like your own code with it,
yeah,
like you all the pictures that you included are all your pictures. People you went ahead and spent money to get their stuff, and then told them what you're using it for, and they agreed.
Yeah.
And you built like a legit algorithm. It'd be hard to like say anything about that, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, they're legitimate ways to use these tools. That's just not really the way that they're being used.
But unfortunately, again, like we discussed with the Stop Killing Games thing, is that no one will do that unless they're like regulated to, unless they're like ordered to by like law.
Well, or they're losing money, which that's what's going to happen pretty soon, because of like I said, the quality of what's being presented, it's already been shown to be significantly worse. Like basic things not working for apps that are AI driven, I mean, this is a problem. Like, I woke up and read today, Google is having a problem right now with they're switching their assistant to being AI driven, and in that process, like, features have been disappearing. And today, all of a sudden, a lot of people are complaining that voice commands for turning on and off lights are not working properly. And it's like, yeah, what are you guys doing? Like, you guys are taking away features, you're making your products worse, and also breaking basic functionality.
Yeah, so they can eventually charge for it.
Yeah.
So they can add the subscription model to it and be like, see all these cool features you get?
That's the thing. There aren't no cool features. Everything's been removed. They're not doing anything with it. It's all breaking. And
that way, when they do the charging for it, they can.
Yeah, no.
They have a reason
I get what you're saying. It's just not getting there. It's not getting there anytime soon. And people might.
So stupid.
I mean, the thing is, like, using these products, most of them are like, oh, now you can use it with Google, Alexa, or I forget what it's called. There's like, you can run it on your own home server, which I've been looking into more and more of. So like, it's really easy to switch away from Google for these devices. It's like, if they continue to falter on this, then they're going to be giving away that market, and more importantly, that information. That's what really matters to Google.
Yeah, well, I mean, all these companies seem to be just investing a lot of money into the AI thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, they see something maybe we don't necessarily see,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
so it sounds like abusing it. I don't think anyone would have the biggest problem as they do.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens with these studios. Like, I don't know. It's always a double-edged sword when it comes to, having an incorporated game studio.
Yeah. We'll find out what happens.
Yeah.
And then recently, Microsoft also changed the pricing for Outer Worlds 2.
Yeah.
Which had been set up for pre-order and was costing $80, $79.99. Of course, this did not please people. And I'm pretty sure they must have seen not a high number of pre-orders and stuff. Because they have quickly changed it in a post from Outer Worlds. It says, "Dear Galactic citizens, we have received your SOS via Skip Drone about the pricing. As an organization devoted to making sure that corporations do not go unfettered, we at the Earth Directorate have worked with Redacted to revise the price of Outer Worlds 2.
Redacted actually is AI.
And then the words of Microsoft is that, what is it, based on market trends, they have decided to reduce the price. So basically, yeah, what I said earlier, they were receiving not a good amount of press, and in turn, not getting the pre-order and wish list numbers that they were hoping for.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, at least it's dropped. It's still pretty expensive. I mean, here's the thing. What it's going to have to offer, it's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because
I remember games like Expedition 33, a insanely popular game released for like $50.
Well, Outer Worlds, the first Outer Worlds wasn't full price, right? When it came out?
I don't think so.
I think it was $40, right? I want to say it was $40, and that was one of the big reasons why I wanted to pick it up. No, I guess it was released at $60. Did it just go on sale really quick or something?
I mean, yeah. Most games do, especially on PC.
But it was just such a so good, so fun through and through. There wasn't a whole lot that I could complain about,
I really liked Outer Worlds.
Yeah,
the first one. I thought it had some really good character writing and fun quests, and the DLC, the second DLC especially, so it was like really good. The like, murder mystery one.
Yeah, the fact that they were trying to release it at 80 is a little,
To release the second one at 80, it's a slap in the face.
Especially since
everyone who liked your game.
You're gonna like. It was so well praised. There's no way that it's gonna do bad, right? I mean, I guess maybe at the $80 price, they saw the writing on the wall that maybe it is. But yeah, like.
Well, it goes back to, is it worth an $80 price tag?
Yeah, I don't know. see. We'll see. When is this supposed to come out?
I'm not entirely sure. This year?
October 24th. This year. So yeah, I know I'm gonna check that one out. The first one was just too good.
I mean, I really like it. The trailer looks alright for the second one so far.
Yeah. We'll see.
I love the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Even with all of its flaws.
All right. Next up, Nintendo has rewritten their patent that is being used against Pocket Pair and the whole Power World debacle going on. This isn't really like a super big update. Basically, these are all little things that are kind of allowed in Japan. So, like, everybody knows that, Power World made some changes to their games that seem to be appeasing Nintendo. And this is primarily what's allowed in Japan as kind of a legal defense to say, oh yeah, look at what we made changes. So, now that's invalid, right?
Yeah.
And part of this looks to be that Nintendo's actually trying to be a little bit more. One of Pocket Pair's arguments is that the whole getting on and off of a flying character, specifically the term character, it's a little too broad, right? So the patent should be invalidated. So it looks like Nintendo's actually trying to fix up their patent so that it doesn't get invalidated. Because maybe they came to the same conclusion. It's just a little too broad. There's not enough there. So yeah, that's my takeaway from what IGN had reported. These are all just things that are going to be coming up in the lawsuit. It's kind of interesting the way that this all works in Japan, because it's like it all gets handed to the courts, and then like things happen. Things can change drastically. Like companies are allowed to make a lot of changes before like things are decided, which is absolutely crazy. But
well, it's kind of a way to be like, okay, well, hey, we didn't actually. It's supposed to be for those like, oh, we didn't realize that, so let us figure out a way.
It looks like they can just they can adjust their wording in it, but they can't make any like major changes to anything.
Yeah, no.
They just kind of like clarify stuff in it.
Exactly. But yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, the way it'd work here is it'd be like, nope, this is what's in the paperwork here that you filed, so you made a no-no. And I don't know if that is necessarily... I mean, it can help people, for sure. Individuals find some loopholes, but, bad, shitty people can find them loopholes too, so...
Well, yeah, they got the expensive lawyers to help pay for fighting those loopholes.
Yeah.
They're more likely to find this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. This game.
Those loopholes.
Those loopholes. They're everywhere.
Loopholes.
You get passionate about it here.
Right.
You know me, man. I get passionate about loopholes. Always have.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just didn't know I was supposed to.
Mm-hmm. So that's Nintendo, and I don't know where this stuff is gonna end up. It's I really hope that Pocket Pair actually comes out on top on this. It'll be good for the industry, I think, overall.
Well, yeah. I mean, these lawsuits are ridiculous, and honestly, like, competition's a good thing. Stop whining over it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, if you did and create a new system or whatever, but I can see that, like, looking back today, the idea of throwing a ball to catch a critter of some sort. That's pretty unique, you know. Today is not so much because Pokemon's everywhere, right? So I can understand that, like, okay, maybe that's something that can be defended. The whole idea of riding a freaking animal, though, like, come on. Come on.
Nope, Nintendo invented that.
Yeah. that shit is dumb. So
nobody was riding animals before that game.
Yeah, it's never been done anywhere ever.
I feel like this to me is the same as patenting any code. I feel like patenting code in itself is just kind of destructive, like, to the industry.
Well,
I mean, look what happened with, like, the Nemesis system. A really cool system that we got one game out of it, or, you know, 2 games with it, and we're never going to see it again.
Well, I mean, I think something like that could be recreated, honestly, if somebody really wanted to.
But it's more difficult when you have someone patent that stuff.
It can be, definitely,
because of the way they word stuff. Like this is where these lawsuits come in.
Yeah,
that's why I said it comes like hand in hand with this, and that's why I think it's just as damning.
But I do also agree, like,
patents.
The Nemesis system is very unique, and so I think that's something that, yeah, you should be able to control that, you know, at least for some sort of time. I don't like the idea of the way some of these patents and copyright, the way they last for ever. It's ridiculous. So yeah, it's that's a problem in and of itself, though. But yeah. All right. That's enough of Nintendo. What do you got?
Well, I just have some small update stuff on, like, the Stop Killing Games.
Yeah, let's do it.
Initiative and whatnot. I think we talked before about their I forgot what I was going to say, but their support from some members of parliament and stuff like that, which shows some interest. Like, that's, like, always a good sign, you know. To have somebody who's about to go discuss this show any interest in it is positive. That means they might actually take it somewhat seriously.
Yeah.
If you got none of that, then it'd be like, oh, they're just going to go talk about it and nothing's going to change.
Right. Yeah.
This, at least, maybe the same thing still happens, but at least there's some people in there.
Yeah, at least you have somebody that's going to try to, like, bring up some points and whatnot, and, you know, has a back of what's trying to be pushed. Instead of not knowing anything about it.
Well, it was shortly after our episode, after we did our live episode, we got just wild story. Accursed Farms put out a video, like, right after ours, talking about a lawsuit that a legal complaint that the organization just received, accusing them of not recording his contribution properly and donation, even though he never donated a single monetary dollar. He did donate time. He did say he spent time. And they're trying to argue that was against him spending that time as the equivalent of, like, quite a lot of money in donations, honestly, like a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, well, honestly, I don't think that they were even, like, for the sort of work that he's been doing, they actually probably undervalued it, honestly. But the fact that they charged for everything.
As far as he mentions, like, too, he's like, those might be, like, the average prices that, like, again, a professional
Yeah,
would
exactly.
receive.
Yeah.
But I am no way a professional.
Right.
Which is a great valid point.
Mm-hmm.
Those might be professional.
Yeah, and then on top of that, they were saying, because he mentioned like about how much time he had spent on like some particular week, and so they applied that to every single week.
Yeah.
And he was like, I've not spent nearly that much time. Like, yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, some weeks it definitely is that and feels like that,
but yeah, essentially, what does it say? Yeah, 12 to 14 hours a day, every day.
That's dedication. Yeah. Also, that's under the assumption that he's not a professional and donated this time. Also, he mentions in it that they reached out and asked about his work, specifically if they needed to report anything. So they did do their due diligence beforehand.
Yeah.
To make sure that he didn't need to get recorded in any way.
Mm-hmm.
And we're assured that his contributions were not required.
Yeah. Well, that they were within the guidelines.
Oh yeah, within guidelines, so not required to be like reported, disclosed.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, unfortunately, frivolous lawsuit against them right away. This is actually not all that surprising, nor should it be unexpected.
Well, and it's not a lawsuit. Remember, this is somebody who reported to whatever the European organization that controls this, right? That oversees this. It was an anonymous report to them saying that they weren't doing this correctly.
Yeah.
So essentially, if this was true, then that would have killed the initiative. That is what the end goal of what this person was trying to do. So
yeah, they were trying to
whether this is just some asshole who wanted to try to stop this initiative for whatever reason, or maybe this is one of the companies who's actively going against them. Who knows?
More likely a lobbyist who's with those companies.
I mean,
paid by those companies.
It could be anything. And then the day of the internet, it could literally even just been somebody who doesn't even care about any of this stuff, who thought it would be hilarious. Yeah, that's the unfortunate truth of the matter. But that being said, I would agree with you that who is it probably? Yeah.
The video game lobbyist working for
trying to find any little hole that they can and poke at it.
Well, yeah, this is, I mean, and the end of the way, this is going to hurt their bottom line. We can't have that.
Right.
They're not going to be able to have all the money. I mean, sure, they're going to have most of the money, but not all of it. And that's a true crime. I think we can all agree when these people don't have all of the money, it's a bad thing.
That's the real tragedy.
Yeah. That's why this country's going to shit.
That is exactly why. Because we won't let them have all the money.
Let's just have the majority of it.
By the majority, we'll let you guys have 98%. All right, we really want 99, but 98.
We'll give you an extra.
They would kill all of us for that extra percent.
Oh yeah. No question. Do it for like a half of that. 0.5%.
Yeah, some of this. Oh my god.
and on that subject, Owlcat Games, who make the Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader CRPG and the Pathfinder CRPGs, put out a response to Stop Killing Games, and in support of it, their exact wording is every player deserves lasting access to what they paid for. Many have pointed out that it's easy for them, considering they make CRPGs that don't really need any online support.
Yeah.
But I say to that, I don't think it matters. Any support from like big devs and stuff, I feel is a great thing.
Yeah.
Is it easy for them to have an end of life plan for their future games? Sure is. But is that their fault? I don't think so. I guess in a sense it is. They are the ones who decided to make those. Either way, go Owlcat. I guess I will accept your crazy difficulty spikes and bugginess.
But do you really?
I already did.
I mean, yeah, I kind of already do because I play their games.
Yeah.
That's fair. That happened.
Like it's CRPGs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Sure.
particularly well programmed CRPGs. They're good at other aspects of that.
Look, if I'm going to play as much Skyrim as I played, I can deal with that. But
Yeah, no,
Right. Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
stranger to putting up with bugs.
I mean, honestly, when it comes to RPGs, I give a lot more leeway to bugs. Typically, they're one of the more harder games to program, I feel like.
There's just a lot going on.
Yeah. Well, I remember, when it comes to like doing assets and like videos, or not videos, like cutscenes or whatever, like RPGs, you're one and done sometimes in some of those instances. So you get a lot of unique content through and through. And I never really thought about that when I was younger, like playing, like Final Fantasy VII and whatnot. But yeah, those cutscenes took a while. Took some work for some of those teams, and you only see them once, and that's it.
Yep.
So.
And they were glorious.
Right. Back in the day, they were
Brought tears to your eyes.
and they still do for different reasons. 'Cause God, are they ugly now?
You spend the next 20 hours trying to figure out how to bring back it. There's gotta be a way, right? They wouldn't just kill her off like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then for all the people who played Final Fantasy IV and remember,
All dozen of you.
There are
were
dozens of us. Dozens, I say.
remember Palm and Palm,
Yeah.
who get turned to stone, are like, oh yeah, no, she's for sure dead.
Right.
I know this feeling.
Mm-hmm. You did hear, was it this year or last year? There is now a legit way to bring, I say legit, but like in game, like no using like outside hacks or anything.
No foolsies.
Yeah, like you can do it on an original PlayStation to bring Eris back now.
That's cool.
Yeah. It only
Been
took.
trying for so long.
I know. Almost. What is that? Almost 30 years? Jeez. All right. I'll round out
people were desperate.
Oh, totally. I'll round out the last few bits here. First up, we got Ubisoft. You guys know
Oh,
people,
I'm
right?
sure it's something good.
Yeah. It's Ubisoft. Why wouldn't it be?
Because it's Ubisoft.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe I
So.
wasn't being clear. I was being sarcastic.
Oh my god. And I don't know. What's it? It was okay. It was our lovely Eve's Gammo. It said, quote, "The brand that Outlaws belonged to was in a bit of choppy waters." And then he went on to say, if I can find the quote again, I can't, but essentially he blamed all of the fallout of that game on Star Wars, the Star Wars property alone. That is the reason.
Yeah. Had zero to do with like the fact that they made like a boring, buggy game that people weren't vibing with.
Yeah, right.
It couldn't have been that.
And that's the thing. Like, yeah, we've seen that Star Wars. Like, I personally feel like Star Wars, a lot of people are overly critical of it. But bottom line, the Star Wars franchise is primarily for kids. And if you realize
my
that,
only criticism is that they oversaturated the market. And to be fair, that could be kind of what he's talking about. But
yeah.
That is definitely not the only thing that killed that game.
Yeah. No, for sure. And I mean, yeah, even though they did do that, like I think the thing here is that Disney tried to pivot Star Wars into some more adult things, which is weird because it's Disney. You think that they would lean in even further heavily into less adult themes. But Disney's a weird company, so who knows what they were thinking. But regardless of that, like they saw success with Mandalorian, and they've obviously seen some success with Andor, which I still really need to watch. I haven't seen any of it yet. And beyond that, like they are dropping the ball in a lot of ways. What's
I mean,
what
I feel
people still love
like they did the
Battlefront,
same
right?
with the Marvel. It's oversaturation.
Yeah,
To like,
but I think that's pure, oversaturation. That's the bottom line cause, I think, on that. Even Kevin Feige has said so. That's why they're trying to scale things back or whatever. And a lot of that has to do with like having so many TV shows along with movies. But I think the problem here is that a lot of people have expectations of the Star Wars franchise that, and this includes people inside of the Star Wars franchise, that I don't think is really where its strength has lied. Like Boba Fett was such a popular character with kids. Like I remember loving Boba Fett, and then like I would wonder like why. Because that was marketed to kids. Boba Fett was just marketed to kids. That's it. There's like inside the show or inside the movies, Boba Fett doesn't do jack shit. He's really one of the weakest characters, right? But then you have books that come out, and all these things where obviously like people were excited by what this character could be, and you have Lucasfilm kind of giving a blessing on that because they realized the potential of it. Like that's really where it came from. So that being said, all in all, while he might not be 100% incorrect about Star Wars as a whole, Outlaws had its own problems.
Yeah.
Because people love Battlefront.
I remember Outlaw's biggest complaint that I remember seeing was that it was really buggy.
Yeah.
And like the AI was stupid.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of things, a lot of basic things, right?
Yeah, that's what That's what people were complaining about. I don't remember a single person who played or reviewed, or that I watched review or read a review of playing that game who said, "Oh yeah, I'm just kind of tired of Star Wars."
Right.
Not one of them said that. But for sure, they had issues with the AI, the enemy AI, and all the bugginess.
Yeah.
The weird little hiccups and glitches.
Oh yeah, all the technical issues with that game.
Yeah.
So
that's a really stupid statement.
it's a really, really stupid statement, but you know, we're working with a genius here, right? That's what he is.
Something like that, yeah. Sure.
Somebody
Why
believes
not?
that. I'm sure somebody out there. It might be him.
I'm sure
it might only be him.
I'm sure he tells his son that.
Unlike most geniuses, misunderstood in his time.
I definitely misunderstand him. That's.
Yeah.
I will admit to go ahead and misunderstanding that.
I worry that I am understanding.
Yeah, right. Last but not least, how is this pronounced? Is it just V Shoho? Is that right?
Yeah.
Or is it like Russian-y where you gotta blend?
No, it's
the V and the S.
Shoujo.
Okay. So there was all this fallout that took place over this last week, between Iron Mouse and other content creators, who work with Soho, which is a talent agency.
They're a VTuber talent.
Yeah, specifically for VTubers. Yeah, is it just VTubers that they work with though?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
From what I understand, yeah, that was their. Maybe they had other stuff, but
they might
gather.
Yeah, they might have a few that aren't VTubers that they work with, as you know. Anyways, either which way, it turns out that they were taking money outside of these agreements, or I should say, they weren't delivering money that was promised to these VTubers, to these content creators. But on top of that, the big thing that sparked this was Iron Mouse coming out and saying that there was a charity organization that was owed some
Iron
money
Mouse.
by V Soho as well. And
Iron Mouse ran with one of the largest donation streams in
it
history.
was a record-breaking stream. I remember
earning
that
$550,000. This was the second one, and according to her, the first one paid out no problem. They got their money and everything went fine. But she did learn that this time they never received the payment.
Yeah. Yeah, and that organization that goes to help for autoimmune diseases, I believe.
Yeah. Iron Mouse has an autoimmune disease.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, so let me pull up his quote here again. Where is it? Where the CEO, what's his name? Justin Ignacio.
Justin Assbag.
Well, so this is the crazy part. This is what the article that I pulled up here concerns, is that he made his apology where he says, "I acknowledge that some of the money spent by the company was raised in connection with talent activity, which I later learned was intended for a charitable initiative." Now, the problem here is that he commented on multiple things. He has reacted in multiple different ways. One of them being in text, so it's easily lookupable on X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. where he's talking to Iron Mouse about the charity and the money that was made. So for him to deny knowing that it was for charity is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he admitted to spending it, and whether he knew or not, it really doesn't matter.
Well, I think
bad investments.
I think that the worst part is that he's just trying to lie about shit when he had to have known. It feels like he couldn't have. You know, like it's something that he really should have known anyways, regardless of whether it was said or not. But you hope that as CEO, he would be at least keeping track of some of these sort of things, you know, when it comes to like charity streams and whatnot. He should be at least aware of it. I think the whole blaming ignorance it's super shitty. It's just a way for him to try to get out of things.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So the fact that he's lying about it, I think, makes the whole situation so much worse. And I shouldn't say that he's lying about it. Maybe he got confused. Maybe he did. If we give him the biggest benefit of the doubt. But again, that's just saying that you didn't know what the hell was going on in your own company.
No,
concerning the biggest stream, charity stream. That's
yeah. I mean, this also sparked a whole lot of like just big discussions.
Yeah.
Online, especially on the Twitter. I saw a number of cosplay artists and like adult artists, models and stuff discussing like talent agency stuff and why many of them don't like to use talent agencies. And it's for this exact like cause. They
usually find a way to weasel out of any money that is owed to the talent. Yeah, if it comes to having
to pay something large, forget it. Like they'll be like cool. They'll be really good and cool up to a certain point. Now there was some aspects that I did see people attacking V Shoujo for that I felt weren't quite credible because I felt they only kind of worked for the fact that they were a VTuber agency, and a lot of that was like financial and some of their financial control things, which for them, and at least in framing and in like a sense was somewhat logical, to keep like their talent anonymous. They'd help with like facilitating payouts and stuff.
Yeah.
So that always made sense to me, but
yeah.
You can see how easy that can lead to
totally
abuse.
Yeah. Well, one way or another, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was mentioned in this article, but don't quote me on that. But I do know that I did read at least somewhere that Justin Ignacio did say that he will be closing down.
Yes.
Because they know, like, they bled money. Like, basically, they lost a shit ton of money. Like, even if he wanted to keep it open, I don't know if he could. Because now they don't have, like, so many people have left the company that they can't even try to make the money back at this point. So they're gone. I hope there is some sort of lawsuit that comes up against him. I don't know if they will get their money, but I feel like in the least the charity should get their money.
I mean, that's the biggest deal, seemingly, even for Iron Mouse, is that charity. And I can't really blame her there, especially when you put your name on something like that. It's like,
oh yeah, right.
You're just making me look like the asshole.
Yeah. Well, and not even that, but like hurting something that you care about. You know, that's like something that you specifically want to support because it matters to you. Like it's a lot of punches.
It's like somebody
coming from
running
different-
away with all the money that Ozzy made for his final show there,
Yeah, right.
and for like the Parkinson's and Children's Hospital.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's like running away with all of that, and then like kicking a cancer kid down,
Yeah.
and spitting on him.
Yeah.
And then calling their mom something. That's all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're shitty. So I'm glad they're out of business, and I hope they have difficulty trying to start up anything else.
Yeah, I hope that they are not trusted in that sort of business ever again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or at least they shouldn't be.
Right. So yeah, so that covers it for the news, I think. Anything else you guys want to add?
No.
Nothing at all? Nothing at all?
No news.
Okay. Well, we got some release dates. We got the Indiana Jones Order of Giants DLC that's coming out. Whoa, sorry. That's not the dates that I meant to be looking at. I lied. That's coming out in September. I meant to be looking at August. Do we have anything good coming out?
Everybody's hopes
August? I did. No. Well, I mean, I hear that was a pretty good game, so maybe I had some people's hopes up. Holy crap, there's like nothing coming out. We got Defiance on the PC. August 5th. August 5th.
Oh, maybe this week. There's some stuff coming out in like mid
Yeah.
to later this next month.
What's Valiant Tactics? Is that? Oh, no. Not what I was thinking. And Kato's Post Office, which is a cat, I guess, mail simulator.
Finally.
Finally, exactly.
Someone dared go there.
Yeah, it looks like there's more exciting stuff coming out the week after, so it's a slow week for release dates, so yeah. And with that, let's get into what we have been playing, what we've been doing. Video games, TV, movies, books, audiobooks.
What are those?
Andrew, you go first. Thanks to that comment.
That was fun.
You think about
okay,
what
yeah,
you
so
just said, Christian.
Let's see. What is a book? That's what I often ask myself.
It's a morbid thing where they take a bunch of dead trees and write a bunch of words all over them and present them for people.
I mean,
my God.
that's true.
Barbaric.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like flay them like really thin.
That's pretty fucked up.
Right.
I think anybody who would engage with this is like some kind of monster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Christian, don't you engage with this often?
Yeah. Should do.
He admits it. He's a monster.
I knew it.
I never said I wasn't.
He admits it.
Yeah. So yeah, Andrew, what have you been up to?
Not too much. I was playing that Owlcat game, Rogue Trader. It is buggy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. The rumors are true. That game is buggy as hell. It's fun though. Starting to play through with the new DLC that came out.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, bugs aside, pretty enjoyable CRPG. Those guys over at Owlcat know what they're doing. I'm looking forward to their next CRPG.
Yeah, that's good.
Which I think they got that Samurai one coming out, but then they also have another 40K one that they're working on. So, see how those go.
Yeah.
I think that Samurai one's coming out first, though. That one had like a demo on the Next Fest and stuff. That one's along in its development. I don't think the new 40K one is anywhere. I mean, they're not even done with like DLCs for the current one, so. Although they might have been, it's just based on the success of the first round of DLCs, they're going to do a second round of them. I like them. People kind of bitch about them, but I think they're pretty reasonable DLCs. A good price on them.
What do people bitch about?
Just the normal stuff, you know, not enough content, or, you know.
Yeah. The huge.
Yeah. Too much content, not enough content, you know. You never win with these people, really.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I think there's too much content one day.
Yeah. Well, I did start watching The Institute. I think I talked about that last week. Right, didn't I? I think I talked about The Institute last week. I watched the newest episode today before the podcast. In preparation. And definitely not... I definitely didn't watch it before I knew that we were going to do the podcast. I like to be prepared. Yeah,
That's so
be all
cool,
caught up on my hot new media. That one's pretty fun. I like that. Like that show quite a bit. I think it's good. I hope that they make some more of it. Although, I mean, well, it's just a mini series.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see if they carry on. Or, well, I don't think they're going to want to carry on the story. Let's see what other Stephen King properties they make.
All of them,
Oh, okay.
seemingly.
I mean, they sell really well.
It's just like constantly. Like, I read a lot of like upcoming horror movies and movies that are getting optioned, and like most of them are just.
Well, he's a
Stephen
prolific
King.
author of horror. It makes sense that would be happening.
Overrated schmuck.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa. I know.
Shots fired at King.
Seriously.
He's gonna blast us on X.
You're lucky we don't have good viewership.
Nobody tell Mr. King what happened.
Okay.
He's gonna blast us in one of his books. He's gonna make us like.
I know,
give
right?
us, like he's gonna name a character after us and give him a tiny wiener.
Oh my god.
I was thinking more
Why
that
would they do that?
he'd stick some unspeakable
Because
name on
it happens
us.
all the time. Michael Crichton did it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this seems kind of silly.
I mean, what are you gonna do as a writer, though? Like, that's your tool, right?
Yeah, it's
Big schmuck.
like it's like they always say, the penis mightier.
It just made me think of, oh shit, what is it? The SNL Jeopardy.
Yeah. I'll take the penis mightier.
Good stuff.
But yeah, I haven't really been doing too much beyond that. We're gonna play Magic. Well, that we didn't.
Yeah.
Probably catch that next weekend. Maybe. We'll see. I don't care. I'm pretty loose on it.
Wow.
Special Mr. Loosey Goosey over here.
Hell yeah. Do you have a pretty tight Magic schedule yourself?
Yeah, mine's
I play it at a certain time. Book's solid.
Them books solid.
Didn't realize your dance card had gotten so full.
oh man. It's insane. It's nonstop gathering.
Yeah, it is insane. Like, I don't believe you.
Oh. Probably for the best. true. All true. 100% true.
Wow.
Facts. Not fake at all. What if I said those words? Does that help?
It did not.
Okay.
Did
What
not
if I
help.
say it was a cover up by the Biden and Hillary?
Okay, well, I mean, you should open with that. Yeah. Well, that makes perfect sense to me. That
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, that's just known though. You know.
That's what they do. Apparently.
Yeah. Is there a file or a dossier somewhere?
Oh, I'm sure. Written by 57 agents.
wow, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a lot. I've done a lot of things. Many of which I'm very proud of.
You should be. Well, what you gonna tell us about those things you did?
No.
No.
Because as proud as I may be, they very also may be illegal.
Well, now you're on a list.
Do you think this is the first list I've ever been on? Not that list.
You're
I've
right.
never been on that list.
Yeah. No. Let's make that very clear. We
I'm
are
too
willing
young.
to say what lists we're not on for sure. Unlike some people.
And I can very much assure you I am not on that list. I'm not. First off, not old enough to be on that list.
Right.
That was before my time. Which I don't get to say often, so I'm going to use it now, liberally.
Because you are old. In comparison to us.
That's rude.
It's the truth, man. It's okay. You can be old.
It's true. They didn't know that.
Yeah, they did. We've talked about it before.
Oh, right. Right. There's, oh my god, another one.
Anything else, Andrew?
Nope, that's about it. Lead a very boring life, a quiet life,
Yeah,
simple life.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all you need.
I don't think I ever beat this boss before on Dead Cells. I did that.
Nice.
Christian thought he was so good at Dead Cells.
Showed him.
Actually, no. Don't really think I did it.
I know that's all he talks about. I'm so much better
Great.
than everyone else on Dead Cells. They'll never be me.
Sounds exactly like me.
Yeah. Did it perfectly.
Yep. I
Two
thought there were
littles.
two of me.
Like, is that my clone?
I was just like, stop talking. So I was like, oh no, I'm talking.
Yeah. You want to have
want
at
me
it, Two Littles, or you want me to go? I don't
can
have
go.
much, so I can go if you.
It's fine. I don't really have all that much either. So what's mostly work this week. We did a little Satisfactory, obviously. But I got this game here, the game that I'm playing now, which is called One Man's Trash.
Mm-hmm.
And the plot is that you're a guy who lost your Bitcoin in a junkyard
Oh my god.
accident, and you gotta try and find it.
Nice.
Which is actually based on a real story of a guy who
Oh yeah.
accidentally threw away like 8,000 Bitcoin and has been like spending every day for the past like 8 years going through the junkyard.
I think he's not allowed back in the junkyard. I think he was looking at trying to buy it, last I heard.
Yeah, this is kind of that story,
Yeah.
loosely based
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that. You end up purchasing this graveyard and you dig a hole.
You
Basically,
dig
just
a
dig a
hole.
hole and the game. But it's alright. It's funny. It was like was like $5 maybe. But I got it because I remember reading that story and being like, huh. So I got it for the lulz. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's kind of really it. I haven't really done much.
Wow, that's all. That's all.
Yeah, waiting for the Twisted Metal TV show to start,
Yeah.
and there's also another show coming out, Alien Earth, coming out soon.
Yeah.
Coming to an Earth near you.
Right.
Not all of Earth, though.
No.
And then I guess I do have a new audiobook coming out.
You have one coming out?
No, well, not me. I got one that I'm going to be getting in my library soon enough. But from
now
The
I'm
Wandering End, my favorite.
Wanted to know what.
One of my favorite series, The Wandering End. They got another book coming out, the end of this month, and it's going to be the one that is going to be narrated by someone new. So your fingers are crossed for that to be good.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that's it really. Nothing special.
Okay. Well, I'll hop into it then. Again, there's not a whole lot for me because, you guys know I was out and about doing things this last week.
Yeah.
So, last night, I did pick up Patapon on the Switch.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So I've never actually owned the game. I remember playing a little bit of it. I don't remember where, under what circumstance or whatnot. So this is the furthest that I've ever actually gone through the game, which was, I don't know, I think I played like 2 hours of it, something like that. God, it's such a fun little music game. Yeah, I honestly can't wait to play more. It's the way it flows, it can be a little confusing at times, but once you kind of, not just getting the beat down, but trying to figure out exactly how they want you to do things. So like when you're given a new power or something new comes up, it could be a little bit weird, but once you figure it out, you know, it's almost second nature. And so you just got to make sure that you're doing the right beats and going along and attacking and enemies when you need to, and marching, telling your little Patapons to march forward when is appropriate. And yeah, it's a really well put together game, I think. It does show its age in the way it does its menus and some of the text and stuff like that. But that said, it's still super fun, super enjoyable. And I hope that it inspires Sony to bring more games over to Nintendo consoles. So, the breaking down of, what's it called? I guess the console wars. But specifically exclusives. I'd like to see that more. So,
yeah.
So yeah, other than that, I mean, I got to play a little bit of Marvel Rivals last night. That was okay. We're just trying to get Rian to play a bit of it. Get back in the swing of things. But yeah, other than that, I think that is actually absolutely it. Yeah. We live some lively lives.
Yeah, we're adventurous people.
Totally. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, that's it. Good stuff. If you got a Switch, or if you still have a PSP and you never picked it up, pick up some Patapon. It's fun.
They have a second game coming out, don't they?
It
They
came,
do.
yeah, it was Patapon. There was Patapon too. On the Switch, it's actually a bundle, so you get 1 and 2.
Oh, there's like a new one coming out,
Oh yeah,
which is one of the remakes for these.
yeah.
Drum up hype for the new one.
Did they release it on anything else or just a Switch?
For the remakes?
Yeah.
I don't know. I had it on the PSP when it came out.
Yeah. Yeah, I only see it. The 1+2 replay. I only see it on the
I never played part
Switch.
2. But yeah, one was fun. It's like a little rhythm puzzle game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good stuff. The thing that got me mixed up was I spent a lot of time in the desert because I was like, do I need to go? I shouldn't say I spent a lot of time in the desert. I spent a lot of time fighting the little boss dragon thing that you fight just before the desert. Because I was like, oh, I gotta find where this thing was, not realizing I gotta go all the way back to the first stage and do that little puzzle at the beginning. To get the item that I needed. I thought that eventually that dragon thing was gonna drop the item that I needed, so I beat it like 5 times. And I was like, what's going on here? It still wants me to fight it again? I don't know. So, yeah, I'm smart.
Sure are, buddy.
But yeah. So yeah, it's cool. Highly suggest it. With that, let's call it a day.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us this lovely day. As always, you can catch us here on the Twitch, the YouTube, on our website, classicgamerbrain.com. What else do I say here? Other things. We're usually streaming for the 8-Bit Show on Saturday mornings. Not so much recently, but I will try to post specific times on the social medias. You can find us on Facebook and Blue Sky. I did get the Blue Sky account made up. I'll post that on here somewhere. That way you guys can follow on to that. And you can follow on our Discord. With that, anything else to cover?
No?
No? Good? Everything sounds good?
See that Mortal Kombat trailer? The type.
I did. Actually, it is hype. It looks so ridiculous. I am ready.
Urban looks great.
Yeah. I mean, it looks dumb. It looks so dumb, but I can't wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, oh, and God, what's his name? I wanted to say Keith Urban. It's not Keith Urban. It's Carl Urban. Yeah, Carl Urban as Johnny Cage.
With that extremely consistent American accent. If the trailers have told me anything,
right? Well, yeah.
Flawless accent.
Yeah, a flawless victory, I think. That's how they would describe it.
I've heard that before.
Yeah. Thank you, Two Littles. Thank you, Coffee, for joining me today.
My pleasure.
And thank you, everyone out there, for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. Love you. Bye.
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 That loud enough?
They're pretty good.
It's too loud. I can't hear.
It's good. It's good. It's louder.
Say?
Louder? Okay.
F&M.
Can't hear you.
Now I can shit talk everyone now.
That's all he does.
You wouldn't know.
I'm shit taking.
Oh.